gamers, what's up? Gonna do another stream. Like I said I was going to. Gonna do a little Sega Saturn classic called. Let me load up the video game here. Made sure to turn up the game audio this time. The Rondo of Blood stream I did yesterday, it was a little too quiet. Hi, Charlotte. So, this is actually a really good game. I saw it trending on Twitter a couple days ago, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So I clicked on it, and what did I see? Well, one, it was being speed run on AGDQ, but it was being done under the quote-unquote awful block. This is not an awful game, alright? I don't want to be going on the internet, click on a link, and see a bunch of dumbasses on the internet who don't know anything about video games talking trash about this Stone Cold classic. So I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna show off how good it is. Anyway, so it's made by a company called T&E Soft. They're known for HYDLIDE, also known for like a bunch of golf games as well. And I forgot to check the release dates, but I believe this game might have actually been made in the same engine as their golf games. Is it as good as Rondo? I don't know. I mean, Rondo is like a certified classic. This is a game that kinda this is a game that kind of goes, kind of makes do with a lot of it charm. Anyway, so this game has a map that is randomly generated every time you start a new game. Sort of. I'll explain when we get to it. But we're gonna put in, that'll be our seed. And it's just generating a world here. So, the world, in terms of like where things are, and where like the kind of items you pick up, are randomized. Hold on, so I'm gonna move the window here. They're randomized every time, but the objectives and like the way you play the game will always be the same. And so we're playing as Jim the Knight. You may remember him from the Alexander Deegan tweet. Shame that he quit Twitter. Anyway, so our first objective is to run past every enemy we see, because all we have available is this knife. You know, it doesn't do a whole lot. You know, it doesn't have good range, doesn't do a lot of damage, so. Our first stop is going to be this graveyard. And for the record, this game controls a lot better than it looks. Like, control-wise, it's actually really good. No real complaints here. I mean, as good as you're gonna get with like a game that was made prior to the release of dual analog controllers. So what we have to do is we have to investigate these very large gravestones, and we gotta get a crucifix, because that'll lead us to our next objective. And now we got an amethyst, and what does that do? Let's go into the menu and see. Okay, yeah, actually we do need that too. Oh, that was a trap. Here are all the zombies. So, a complaint that I see thrown around for this game is that, oh, it looks so ugly and the frame rate is so bad. Oh, did they even QA test this game before it came out? And to which I respond with, how many different versions of Skyrim do you own? I'm throwing it out there. This is a better game than Skyrim. Actually, it's better than like any Elder Scrolls game, including Morrowind. I know people say that that's like the good one, but it's not. It is not the good one. You can also jump back. You can actually turn around faster if you hold the run button. And this does use the Saturn 6 buttons to their fullest extent. Luckily, I'm playing this with a Saturn controller, the way it's meant to be played. Yeah, I just want to get these zombies out of here, just so they're not in my way while I grab all this stuff here. And that's our first quest. You know, it's funny, I was actually in one of the Discords that I'm in for the... It's the Discord for the SNE Exploration Podcast, which if you've never listened, I am a member of. And we were actually talking about HYDLIDE, and we were like... And I dropped the point like, oh, you know, I don't know who owns the rights to a HYDLIDE, but it'd be great if FromSoft got their hands on it. Like HYDLIDE on PS4. Now, unfortunately, there were no weapons in there. Sometimes you'll luck out and find a weapon. Alright, here come the tree monsters. Yeah, got rid of that guy. Let's see, so our next objective, luckily we have a compass telling us where to go. Is the vampire's mansion. You know, I don't know if that many people have really cared enough about this game to find out who the actors are. I wish I knew who Jim's actor was. Although, if I really like stop and think about it, it was probably just like someone on loan from like one of the golf games they were working on. Because like I said earlier, TID stuff, they also do, or at least used to do golf games, and a couple of them use like the same digitized sprite look that this game uses. I mean, so that's probably like the real answer, and it's a lot more boring than like some sort of weird thing. Like I know there are people who are trying to find out who the live actors were for the original Resident Evil. Oh, the bats. These are actually some pretty dangerous enemies because they're hard to hit, especially when you only have access to a knife. Oh, and I don't think I pointed out, this is actually supposed to be a remake of the original HYDLIDE. So this isn't actually HYDLIDE 3. So if you ever played HYDLIDE on NES, or like or for some reason one of the Japanese computers it was released on, that's this, but with worse graphics. Gold. There. I have to touch all of these orbs in order to unlock the vampire's door. So that's the boss of this area. How's audio, by the way? Can you hear like me and the game at like a reasonable level? Okay, cool. Everything is good, technically speaking. Then it's a good thing I asked like 10 minutes into the stream, but you know, better late than never. Like when I tried to stream this game a couple years ago and didn't realize that I had the game audio muted for like 3/4 of the game. Also forgot to get the weapon necessary to actually beat the final boss, so I couldn't actually finish the game. And like a buffoon, I didn't save. I mean, the sound at this point, you know, it's something to really write home about, but you know, you wanna present these games as best you can, you know. Once we get to the cave, that's when the music really starts to get good. Let's see, did I get everything up? Okay, there's an orb here. If I can touch it. And damn, can't even find any weapons, but there's still a second floor to go through. Although I suppose I mean, the boss here isn't especially difficult, but if I really need to, there is like a store. There's one shop in this game and it is hidden, and you can buy like most of the gear you need. Hey, anyone else like that band? Make that joke every time. Let me open this. Ah, I got a sword. And some armor. What does this do? Alright, so equip. I'll need that. Well, I won't be doing that. That's right, I have to level up in order to wear like heavier gear. I don't have any healing items, that's kind of lame. There, now we get some range. And we also get 3 different attacks. Get the horizontal, diagonal, and the stab. And there are also clubs in this game, but they're not as good as swords. That's it, there are only 3 types of weapons in this game. Which is fine by me, it's better than just having like a game with a bunch of shit that you're never gonna use, you know? Alright, so let's gotta keep investigating these rooms and then we'll be done. Oh, there's another herb here. Whoops, wrong button. I want to check the map here. And there's an item here on the floor. What kind of scroll is that? Let's find out. Oh good. And I can see, because there, you know, much like in a roguelike, there are cursed items that will give you problems, and you won't be able to unequip them either. What's in this door? A bunch of bats and some zombies. Lousy bat. And there's another orb. Let's see. Luckily, you know, this isn't too big. This actually, you know, like I said, it's only 2 floors, so. Alright. The cool thing about knives is you can also throw them. How many times have I beaten this? Like, several. Like, this is not a particularly long game, actually. Like, at most, it'll take, like, a couple hours. That's why, you see there's the timer up on the top. You actually do get, like, a rating at the end for how quickly you beat the game and for how many points you have. Like, you're meant to play this for score. Let me just check and see if I have anything here. There.
Jag överlämnar all nyheter.
So, what did he just say? You might think like, oh wow, that's really weird. So, someone actually did find out what the vampire says, because it sounds like gibberish, but it's actually, 1, it's in Japanese, and 2, it's backwards masked as well. Well, anyway, that's first boss beaten. So what he's saying is, it's actually a line from one of the golf games. It's saying, please select the number of players, but backwards. Normally the boss is not supposed to be that easy. Normally he just like teleports and then attacks, but yeah, let me see if I leveled up enough to... Aha! Great, I could use that now. Time to get out of here. So I think, like, at this point, the other reason besides AGDQ that people would know about this game would be from, like, the Angry Video Game Nerd or Pro Jared. And someone needs to let Pro Jared know that if you want to be a girl, you can just be a girl. I saw that video where he dressed up as Sailor Mercury. Alright, next area. Let's check the map. Okay, not too far away. Let's see. Let me check the map here, because there will be an event where I have to check in like a wooded area. Sometimes I like to do it early, because I don't believe the game actually points it out to you that you have to go there. But of course, if you can see on the map, there's like multiple wooded areas. Famous sign coming up. That's good advice. I just realized I don't have a shield. Oh well, I could just avoid most of the attacks in this game anyway, so... Much like Dark Souls 2, shields aren't that useful. Alright, for this area, I need to pick up the tool that I've got. And I am cursed. Wait. I'm a fucking idiot. I equipped the wrong one. Let's see. Oh, that's what it does. Alright, time for a quick detour. Let me go over here. I have to find a store and see if I can't get uncursed. See, I just equipped the first lamp that I saw instead of like reading. Oh, what the fuck? Nothing I could do. I'm pressing buttons here. Let's see. Is this the shop or is this a teleporter? It's a teleporter. Let's see here. Let's keep running, Jim. And we'll go right. Look, I'm really good, okay? Okay, when I went and won the Street Fighter 3 Second Impact tournament on the Ouya in Bangladesh, which Justin Wong got killed. He was ritually sacrificed on an Aztec altar, and then I had to fight Guile, like the real person. He came out of the TV because I was playing so good, and he just said, "Wow, Darkside Ramona, you're so good at video games. It's unbelievable." Fucking amateurs, dude. Capcom, let me make your game for you, huh? Wow, dude. Okay, I just gotta check down here, see if the store is down here or not. Because the problem is that this shit is not labeled, you just get like yellow dots telling you where things are. No, that's the graveyard. That's actually where I started. Alright, well, I'm wandering around. Let's take a look at the donations I have here. Oh, 50 bits? Yeah, thanks for nothing, moneybags. Fucking ingrates. I stream and I entertain all of you, and you can't even get the bits into the cup. Oh shit, did I go too far? I did. Alright, there's a store around here somewhere. That's the Vampire's Mansion again. Balls. Because the next area would be completely inaccessible if I don't have that lamp, because it's dark and you need a lamp to see. Good thing I'm not speedrunning this on awesome games done fast or whatever. You know, sitting on a couch with my Make America Great Again hat saying something racist. Hey, they even QA test this game? Haha, I identify as an attack helicopter. Isn't that an original joke? Gamers are not a persecuted class, but they should be. Ah, here's where I need to go. And... yeah. And, oh, okay, I guess there are axes too. But in any case, I still don't really need those. Dragon Shield. Nah, we're good. Oh, okay, don't need that. I didn't even know what it was. There, now we can actually make some progress. Hopefully my little, like, invitation kept everyone entertained while I ran around like a fucking idiot for several minutes. Alright, so let's just go down this medieval elevator. Listen, of course I'm Darkside Ramona. Haven't you seen my cooking channel on YouTube? Cooking with the Queen? Oh, gotta avoid that. These things hit fairly hard. And then they explode, which hurts. Alright, so check the map here. Dungeons, for the most part, are fairly simple. Up until I get, like, towards the end. Huh. Oh, ow. Hopefully that herb I picked up was a healing herb. It was. I probably should have bought that magic sword, but it's a little too late for that. Also, I guess maybe I'm not quite dark side yet because I haven't masturbated on stream yet. I mean, I still don't have a webcam, so it would just be, you'd just be like hearing me breathing heavy over the microphone. And that's it. Quest is done. Oh, and I got a shield. Good for me. Let's just, okay, never mind. kobolds. Remember when these used to be like wolves? Now they're just tiny green men. Huh. Yeah, it's just the explosion at the end that's the problem. Fine otherwise. I don't need to deal with you fuckers. You just sit there and throw rocks at me. Jim has a hard head, so, you know, he's good. Alright, now, where am I heading next? I think I know where I'm going next. Because it's not the cave yet. I have to go to... Alright, can't cross that until I find a bridge. And there's one right there. How far do I gotta go? Oh, okay, I don't have to go very far at all. That sounds lewd. Oh great, I put on the Curse Virtual Boy goggles. Alright, so you gotta equip the Testicles of Truth and enter here. So here's a maze, not difficult in the least. Oh, Roper. Hell of a name. Can't just say like plant creature. Yeah, let me just check down here, see if there are any items. No, but there are zombies. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, forgot there are traps here. Gotta watch where I'm walking. Those are just some statues, they do nothing. Actually, hold on, let me just save just in case. Alright. Yeah, I do want to go this way. Yeah, that's what you gotta be careful of. Oh, my name. Oh, hey, there's enough room for my name here. Better than Tetsuya Naito, that's for sure. That's a little wrestling joke there for those of you in the audience. Okay, cool. Now I'm back at full health. Great thing about using continues is that it only takes away your time. Like, it only adds to your time. And I'm not really, you know, playing for time here, so it doesn't matter. Oh, luckily that one didn't actually hurt. Alright, so let's go back up here. Try and avoid touching, like, the center. Yeah, much like my politics, am I right, everyone? Oh. Got sword. Ooh. And I'm over encumbered, which means I'm walking very, very slow. So what I'm gonna do, go into my items here. Just drop that, because I don't need it. Where the hell am I? And I don't think it said what kind of sword. It's just unknown weapon. Wait, did I just go in a circle? No, I guess there was just 2 leather armors there. How unusual. Anyway, so in order to get here, I have to use the Spectacles of Truth to find the hidden wall. What the fuck is it? Ah, it's right here. I do have to be careful because those plant creatures can poison me. And we're done again. We got the flame amulet, which I will need when I get to the next area, which is the cave. Actually, hold on, let me, okay, so I can't throw that. I should actually consider doing that. Oop. Okay, don't need that. That'll do it. I do want to check out a couple of these other rooms while I'm here, though. So I don't want to be missing out on items, because there actually is a, fuck, that sucked. I actually do need to get a sword with magic powers, for the next area. Otherwise, I will not be able to make it, I won't be able to make it through. And nothing here on this side. Yep, so those just spawn enemies. Glad I got to show that off, at least. Wait, did I fucking miss something over here? Oop, not here, but over here. I'm damn way. So I want to get into these other rooms here. I could use a scroll. Could always use more scrolls. Yeah, I hear water. And oh god, that does so much damage. And let's see if I have any healing at least. Oh, well then I'm not gonna hold on to that. So there are scrolls you can read. It'll just turn an item into an herb. So you can eat a knife, and nothing bad will happen to you. Alright, I guess I'll just go around the other way. Because I do need to check those rooms out. And if there's nothing in there, then we'll all have our time wasted. Where's that up there? Is it over here? Let's find out. Yeah. Got some new armor. Let me get the hell out of here. Got another herb here. Cold water. Full heal. And now let's check the last room that's over here. And then after that I can leave. Yeah, good thing I healed. Oh, and a poison, so luckily I have an antidote. And yeah, it's a good thing I healed, because, you know, could always use that full health, you know. And anything else over here? No. Alright, so that's just a dead end. Oh, oh hey, welcome back, Charlotte. You didn't miss much. I picked up an item and now I'm kind of just searching the other rooms for any extra goodies that I can use. And then immediately get killed because you cannot see those pressure plates on the floor. Yeah, that's what I think of that death. Oh hey, who hasn't heard that on Twitter a bunch? Alright, let's see. Let's see if I gotta do all this shit again. I probably do. Actually, no, I don't. Alright, well, in any case, I'll just go back to the shop and buy the magic sword. So the shop would have been right over that way. So I'm actually on the way there. Oh wait, I don't need the virtual boy vision on anymore. Oh, now we have new slimes. They're called jellies. That's how you know we're making progress. Alright, so let me go back up to the shop here. I should have enough points to buy it. Okay. Make sure I'm on the right path here. And sure enough, I ran right past it. Weapon. A light sword of magic metal. Ah, okay, actually I need the dark sword. Wait, master sword. You know, hold on a second. I'll just go see what the master sword does real quick. And yep, okay. So, we'll just not waste my points on that. Instead, waste my points on healing items. Let's see here, cut that, all that, oh. Hold on. Did I not actually have to buy that? Because I had one in my inventory? And I guess I just didn't identify it because it was just a mystery sword before? Well, at least I got fairy armor. Yeah, if you get an item from the shop, it's already identified, and if you have a duplicate in your inventory, that item also becomes identified. So I had the unidentified sword in my inventory, and I didn't bother to check it out and see if it was actually the dark sword that I needed. But it was, but whatever. Actually, let me just let me go in my inventory one more time here. Okay. Okay, got me a dragon shield too. So now I can actually equip that. Now here's like the best song in the game coming up. It's pretty fucking sick. This area is actually, this is where the game actually starts to get hard. Like, through actual difficulty, not me walking into traps like an idiot difficulty. Not so much the enemies, but like just like the pathways have lava on them. They do like small amounts of damage as you walk on them. And sometimes you can only make progress by... Also, I shouldn't be standing on that lava. Also, get a load of this map. This is a very... Compared to what we've been through, it's a very complex layout. I'm gonna go this way. I want to see what's down here first. God, I don't know who... I can't remember who composed the music for this game, but they did a really good job here. Hopefully you can all hear this. So that was just a dead end. Sometimes dead ends have items. This one did not. It's more pink than red. Let me just make sure I'm going out the right way. And then I want to go left. And then from there I want to, well, just keep going straight, I guess. Actually, now that I think about it, I could just go straight to the boss and not have to deal with this. I think. But I'm going to investigate anyway. Let's do a 100% run of virtual HYDLIDE. I missed. Okay, I'm still right half here. Alright, so can you believe if people say this game is bad? Like, it's been pretty fucking, at the very least, it's been pretty inoffensive so far. But then again, we also live in a world where people think that Castlevania 4 is better than Rondo of Blood, so, you know, there's no accounting for taste in this world. I'm only making that reference because you're in the chat, Charlotte. Yeah, I guess this game can't be as good as Skyrim. You know, there's no memes in it. You know, I haven't, during my quest, I haven't opened up any chests, only to have, like, a guard just phase through the wall and say, "Stop right there, criminal scum." I used to be a fairy knight like you until I took an arrow to the knee. A grown adult once tried to start a bar fight with me, and he kept making that fucking reference the whole time. I believe I told this story once, but once upon a time someone was very intoxicated and like was all up in my face because I said that I hadn't played the new Zelda, but I was really into Dark Souls, which had just come out around that time. And I was like, I'm not necessarily the biggest Zelda fan. I wasn't at the time. Now I think the games are great, but back then, it was like I could take it or leave it. I was like, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but I am liking this Dark Souls game. He's like, hey, fuck you, man. I'm gonna whip your butt. Because I took an arrow to the knee. A great placement for the treasure, though. And just getting over encumbered again. Time to go back in the inventory. Well, first let's do that, and oh, and it's a cursed flame sword, so I guess it's a good thing. Actually, I can equip it and then uncurse myself. And then there we go. Now, I wonder if there's like a stat effect so I can see what the attack 105, 90, and let's see the difference. 68, 80, so yeah, I just like completely wasted my money all around. I'm still over encumbered. Well, I guess I don't need 2 dark swords then. Oh, or this plate armor taking up all the damn room. Actually, hold on, let me grab... sure, I'll grab the knife, and then I will turn that into an herb and then eat it. Alright, so... oh, I didn't go all the way over there. Anyway, so the whole reason I need a sword that shoots projectiles is because it's the only way to attack the boss of this area. There's an actual boss here. Haven't fought a boss in a while, but there is one fight here. And this is a new area because those treasure chests haven't been opened, I can see. Well, at least I made up all the money that I spent, so not that big a deal. And where am I going? Okay. And there's some armor guys here. Oh, okay, and that one could be charged up. You can tell I've never actually used the flame sword. I actually just tend to go through this area with the dark sword. The HYDLIDE series in general tends to take a lot of undue guff. Like, the original one predates, like, The Legend of Zelda. Like, it's very much the first action RPG ever made. And the second one, never played the second one because it was Japan only, but we did get the third one over here, Super HYDLIDE. That one was awesome. It was a game where you went into outer space and killed God and then recreated the universe in your own image instead. You know, back when that was still a novel concept. Also had some really fucking good music. Like, I would say actually better music there than in this game. At least on the Genesis. You know, maybe the PC version as well. It's kind of debatable. Where am I going? Alright. Now we just gotta check this area, and then we can go back to the main path and fight the boss. Hey, anyone else like that band? That's what I call a throwback. That's a throwback joke. The men drinking coffee are breaking it up, so someone has to be making bad jokes. Did I go down here? I should probably block, but I haven't really been in a spot where I really need to. Pretty much all of my damage has been walking on the floor. Much like Lost HYDLIDE in Dark Souls, which totally ripped this area off. I'm on to you, Miyazaki. Although the volcanic cave here is a lot better than Lost HYDLIDE was. And I'm including both Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. Just something about that area is just so fucking bad. Can I open that? Oh, actually I can use that. I think. I can use that. Good for me. Now it looks like I have an extra dragon shield. I think we've accomplished all we're going to accomplish here. Let's just go and fight that boss. Because I'm pretty sure I took that other path. Oh well, I hope I went the right way. Let's see here, get past this guy here. Yeah, enemy variety, you know, might be an overall weak point to this game. There aren't that many enemies here. But, I mean, it is HYDLIDE. Or, well, it's a remake of HYDLIDE 1, so it's not like there's a whole lot of variety in that game either. I mean, it was 1984, what do you expect? Now, Super HYDLIDE, that game had a lot of variety, mostly because of like the whole morality system that it had set up. Oh, we're getting to the dragons. Don't you worry. I'm not fucking playing Skyrim. Todd Howard, he does not get my money. Hey guys, it's me, Todd Howard. I hope you all enjoy Fallout, because I clearly missed the point of it. You can do literally everything in Skyrim except have fun. Let me see here. I gotta go this. Whoa. I mean, if Todd Howard really wants to play his games, he could, yeah, it just works. If he really wants to play his games, he can give Obsidian the money he owes them for making Fallout New Vegas. Oh, sorry guys, but your Metacritic score was 2 points under our average, so you don't get paid. If you don't like it, unionize. I'm sure it'll happen any day now. Let's see here. Now I can actually make real progress. I should heal again. Walking through the lava is a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'll just walk past you too. And also you. And which way am I going? This way. I don't need this bony jabroni in my way. Get out of here. Oh, hey Bachelor, what's going on? This game fucking rules, doesn't it? Oh, here Charlotte, you want some dragons? Here are dragons. A three-headed dragon, in fact. Oh, hold on. Alright, maybe I should be using the dark sword then. That is true. This game is not as good as DDD, the Natural Playboys, coming soon to a GameStop near you. It's just shoot magic and block their fireballs. no way. Bachelor Soft would never put bigotry in his work. And if he did, I'd be off that podcast so fucking fast. Alright, one head down. Just keep shooting. And last head. DDD, it's problematic in the sense that like it's what you would call bachelor core. Hey, anyone else like that band? I made that joke twice in the same dungeon. Alright, cool. And I might as well go ahead and re-equip the flame sword here. I don't need a second dragon shield. Let me actually go and buy some more fairy tears while I'm here. Because it's not like the shop is that far away. Let me make sure I'm going the right way here. Oh, I also do have to look for that third fairy in the woods as well. So otherwise I'm never finishing this game. Let's see. I'll buy one because those are expensive. Now let me see. Did I go over here? Let's see here. I think I did because like the graveyard or the vampire's mansion is around here, but let me keep going. Oh, and right. That's not an item to equip, that's just an item to use. Okay, go up. Great thing about the world being flat is you can just go around to the other side. Just, you know, Flat Earth. I wonder if maybe this is like AJ Styles' favorite game. Let's see, what is it? Oh, I forgot. He's not a flat earther, he just thinks there's some stuff about it. Now again, don't ever quote his Jesus. Alright, fuck it, I'll come back. I can't remember how to get the third fairy treasure. I know I have to investigate a wooded area, but I can't remember if I need an item for it or not. AJ Styles, he's known for his popularity in the gay community. Cool, we're on our way to the next area here. Yeah. The gay community. You know, sometimes you have to wonder how AJ feels being on the video game show with Xavier Woods, who recently was ice skating in Singapore wearing a gay pride shirt. Oh, here come the mimics. Hey, got my nuts, pal. Okay, what the? Okay. Oh wow, none of my controls aren't working. Okay, that's what that status effect does. It causes me to walk around and not attack. You know what I think of that status effect? Alright, let's try that again. Alright, let's get our revenge on that treasure chest. Which isn't even here anymore. That's because it's over here. Oh, this one doesn't cost points to use either. That's nice. They don't even drop items. I guess I can go this way. And of course we can't forget about AJ teaming up with queer icon Kenny Omega. You know, the guy that everyone thinks is leaving New Japan, despite that promo obviously being a work. Marks. That was not like a real, I'm definitely leaving New Japan. It's just, oh, I got beat by this guy. It's like he's cutting the same promo he did when he lost to Okada. Fucking get with it. Oh, my shitty YouTube channel needs clicks though. I don't know what Meltzer has had to say about it, nor do I care. He's probably saying, well, you know, it's like, you know, yeah, you know, like, for like 20 minutes straight. Okay, that's a real treasure chest. Well, you know, it's like Shayna Baszler's really fat. See that's the full Meltzer impression. I have to body shame women too. I think it was Shayna Baszler that he was talking about. It could have been a different woman in NXT. Like, oh, you know, she's thicker than she used to be and she's not as good. The armors are back. Whatever. Oh. Lousy zombie. Good thing I wasn't speedrunning this. Hey, they even QA test this game first? Maybe I too will be banned for making tasteless jokes about Crash Bandicoot committing suicide. You know, I've never actually played a Crash Bandicoot game ever. I don't plan on doing it either. I know that sounds weird coming from me, someone who loves the 32-bit era, but never done it. Even as a kid, I thought, wow, Crash Bandicoot looks fucking stupid, and I'll just stick with Sonic the Hedgehog, thank you very much. Yeah. Besides, the real reason I wanted a PlayStation 1 was for Final Fantasy VII, also Symphony of the Night. Because that's what happens when you're like one of those weird kids that reads Game Fan magazines, that your tastes get weird. Alright, here we go. Let's ride the minecart. Just like Resident Evil 4. That was fun. Anyway, which way am I going here? Yeah, I do want to go this way. Hey, excuse me. I said, excuse me. cares about the zombie? The zombie can't do anything to me. I got herbs. Yeah, if I were a lesser streamer, I would have made like about 100 marijuana jokes at this point. You know, luckily with me, you're getting quality. We'll just pretend I didn't, you know, run around the overworld for like 5 minutes straight looking for a scroll to get rid of my curse. And okay, yeah, this is the right area. I'm pretty sure there's nothing important I need here aside from just finishing the area. And yeah, those are just some background objects. Watch, it's like I skipped one area and it's like, oh, here's like the best armor in the game or whatever. Even though I'm pretty sure I already have the best armor in the game. I mean, it's what I finish the game with, normally. Alright, let's go over this way. Hey, remember when we talked about Harrison Ford and his love of Mary Jane? I barely remember anything about that episode. I made the mistake of taking a Benadryl earlier in the day, and it left me way out of sorts when it was time to record. Because boy, my allergies were kicking in really bad that day. So I'm all like, yeah, I'll do the podcast, let me on, yeah, okay, cool. Indiana Jones, I don't know anything about it because I played the game for 10 minutes because it sucked. Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, Indiana Jones and His Greatest Adventures, the title, I could conceivably take LucasArts to court over that lie. It's like a Todd Howard level lie. Indiana Jones' Greatest Adventure? It just works. We have a new enemy type, same as the other enemy types. That's okay. Because the enemies here are fine. They're more obstacles than anything else. Wait, what's over here then? Yeah, that little bit about Indiana Jones, that was like James Lipton's in the podcaster studio. It was no Blizzard Yuki, I'll give you that much. That game was good. It's just a shame I couldn't like read any of it. Oh, I need to heal. That is important. I'd asked someone to do a fan translation of Blizzard Yuki, but I think all the fan translation groups are either doing like another Robot Wars or they're retranslating Final Fantasy VI so that King Edgar says fuck a few more times. And right now, my biggest regret about the Wizardry episode is I wasn't there at the beginning. I came in kind of late, so during introductions I couldn't have done my Jeremy Parrish bit. You're a Wizardry, Ari? Hi, I'm Jeremy Parrish, and you're listening to S&D Exploration. I only play Nintendo games, and I don't emulate. Also, apparently he doesn't prepare either. I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy. It's just we give him guff for his Nintendo fanboyism. Like, I've been to his Twitter. He seems to be like right on about a lot of other things, like not being a bigoted asshole and things like that, which is more important than your taste in games, honestly. It's okay, Toasty Frog. We still love you. Although I will say that YouTube video he did on Paperboy, where he did like a Seinfeld impression, that was pretty good. I did like that one. I'm gonna go over to this lake here so I can heal. Oh, that was a critical hit on me. That was bad. Yeah, I can just head back the way I came. Get out of here. Get out of here, you're in my way. Also, if I were a lesser streamer, I would point out how the dead ends on the map look like testicles. Oops, too late. I gotta go here, then go right. Rub against the wall like a freak. I think HYDLIDE Jim is into like some weird shit, like sexually. I mean, this was like medieval ages, like those people were into some freaky shit, because you know they lived to be like 12. You know, life expectancy was so weird. Because like medieval like white people are kind of known for just being like dirty. I mean, how else do you explain the plague? posts are getting liked. I got a little heated earlier, so it's good to see my anger gets validated like that. Okay, I'm going the right way. Oh right, I forgot this boss. Oh, this guy sucks. I hate him. Now I don't know what he said in that one. It's not like the vampire one where we know exactly what he was saying. Is this when you like have to specifically wait for him to hit the ground? But he doesn't like to do that a whole lot. Like he'll just get right back up. Or, you know, he'll just completely ignore your attack and hit you a bunch. Alright, come on, dude. So you're mostly just kinda... You're mostly just standing here waiting for him to land. And then you can hit him. Like, once. Yeah, there's no guarantee that you will actually be able to hit him. There. Got the one hit. Hurry the fuck up already. The real boss here is my patience. Now it's even more fun when you have to fight him a second time, spoilers. Oh, there, I got him. There, now we're doing something. Virtual HYDLIDE. I don't trust mages. I don't even trust my own wizardry mages. There, finally. He likes to take his sweet ass time. Now fairies, you can definitely trust them. Anything else around here? No. Let's see, I got the... One, two... Alright. So there's that. Actually, let me use this scroll real quick. Okay. And, let's get out of this dungeon. And, yeah, Barry is still there. Okay, great. So that means I have to go and find the other one. I have to find two before I go to the final dungeon and get the third one. From defeating Boralis. Let me, check my map again. Let me go to like a heavily wooded area, which would be across here. Let me try in using the, nothing. Go here, tree man. Let's see. Not using it there. Yeah, okay, so that's actually where the last dungeon of the game is, but before that, I have to find that damn fairy. It's like the one thing in this game that's not marked on the map, and it's actually something that is necessary to actually complete the game. Which I don't necessarily have a problem with, it's just the game kinda... The way that the game holds your hand, it's just kinda weird that it would just suddenly stop for this one area, but... Whatever. You take the good with the bad, and there's a lot of good with this game. Yeah, I do want to go across the ridge. And then... Wait, no, I want to go back around. Let's see here. I'll figure this out yet. It's been a little while since I played. Yeah, the sidestep. Good stuff. Nothing. Actually, hold on, I can equip the Ring of Power so I get a little more strength out of my attacks now. Probably should have had that equipped before. Out of my way, Rooster Head. Let me just murder this tree real quick. Yeah, take that, hippies, am I right? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Control, HYDLIDE. No, not AGDQ. Fuck you, Google. let's see here. Let's see, okay. Let's see, Fairy Forest, where is that? Alright, so it is just a yellow dot that I have to find. Yeah, I admit, I am literally Dark Side Phil. I had to look up a guide. I mean, I have to look up a guide like pretty much every time my girlfriend does a stream. Like I have to help her figure out where things are. Oh, sorry, I guess I gotta do the DSP impression again. Okay, well, wow, fucking amateurs, dude. I don't know why my mods aren't kicking this Joker out of my chat. Wait, really? That's cool. That's really cool. Hold on, let me read it out because I don't have the chat window on screen. So, BachelorSoft said, I made DSP shriek like a banshee with my day one Street Fighter 4 Cammy. That's... it's fucking awesome. It's really cool. Oh, mercy. If only I could, you know, do something like that to a, such a well-respected member of the fighting game community. As it is, I just get salty in, Tekken 7 randos. Okay, but, okay, BachelorSoft, but I'm pressing buttons here. Okay, I guess this is the version of Street Fighter where me pressing the kick button doesn't work. Fucking amateurs, Capcom. How about I design your game for you? Alright, so that's that. Alright, sorry, this is kind of like the dull moment of the game where I just have to try and find this one very specific area. Okay, well, I got another copyright strike on my channel, and it means it's gonna be gone forever. There's no way to file a counterclaim online. And that would mean I'd have to find another place to stream all the time. Hey, out of my way, Rooster Head. It's funny, I have literally never watched a DSP video except for the one that Slow Beef and Chip Cheesem made fun of several years ago. But I still know, like, his act. Okay, here's where I need to be. Oh, not that one. No, not the bees. No, not the bees. No, they're in my eyes. They're in my ears. God, that was loud. No, not again. Oh, hold on, I'm asleep. Oh, go. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, get up, Jim. Get up, Jim, for the love of God, get up! Well, that sucked. Okay, well, I was pressing buttons there, and, okay. Jim didn't get up. Wow, dude. Come on. Yeah, that stung, yes. I'm glad someone's picking up the pun game that I'm dropping. Much like a combo in Street Fighter. There, it was this one. But in any case, now that I have all the fairies, I could actually go to the last dungeon and finish the game. Assuming I don't fuck up and not pick up the sword that I need to fight Morales. Let's see... Oh, actually I don't have to go very far. Way. We're in my way. There. Fuzzy tree. Yeah, we're going the right way. Almost there. I just gotta head back to that one marker. Well, I hope you like teleporter mazes, cause that's what this is. I probably don't need that armor, because I already have the fairy armor, which is the best. Yeah, I don't need that. I have the best armor. And, okay. I have like 3 rings of power? Don't really need that many. Let's see. Alright, so we just gotta follow this very easy to follow map here. Although there's a potion here, I'll grab this. Let's see if this will take me where I need to go. Hey, anyone else like that band? Actually, what is it to look at? Oh, a fairy tier. Even though this is the last dungeon, I won't actually need it ever. Okay, that was the end of the teleporter dungeon. This is the moving platform area. Luckily there's no way to actually fall off, so we're good on that end. Alright, so now I just have to check these individual areas here for a sword. Welcome to the Bone Zone. can't believe the admin would turn on us like this. I think there's a weapon I could use to like make sure they never resurrect, but I don't know what it is. Okay, well now I have all 3 treasures. Luckily that wasn't a mimic. Hey, anyone else like that band? Yeah, what was it? Stone of Fighter. Well, cool. And sword. What sword was it? Yep, this is it. Great, now I can actually finish the game. And also keeps them from resurrecting. Great, so that means actually I can finish the game now. No more wondering why I couldn't actually damage the final boss for several minutes and then realizing, oh wait, I need a special weapon to actually hurt him. Oh, that's a mimic. Yep, mimics come back for this area. Welcome to the Bone Zone. I might as well see what the other areas have. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, fudge. Yeah, I don't think there's one that comes over this way, so have to yeah, okay, so this area is where the frame rate does kind of drop a bit. But admittedly, most Saturn games would have frame rate problems in an area like this. In fact, a lot of PlayStation games would have a lot of problem too. Gamers don't know shit about video games. You know, I'm sure there's like some incel who like watched this game at AGDQ and was like desperately scouring like movie games trying to see if a woman worked on this game so he could like blame all the issues on it, on her. Okay, there are great women in video games. Reiko Kodama. Ayami Kojima, Ayako Kishiro, Brianna Wu. Okay, sorry, I can't even, not even as a joke can I say that. God, Revolution 60, what a fucking horrible game. Remember when I streamed that? And we found out that the game was literally impossible to finish unless you hacked into the game files. Great fucking programming there. Ha! Wow, fucking amateurs. How about I program a game for you, giant space cat? Of course, Kotori Yoshimura. Thank you for the picking up the foul there, Charlotte. Charlotte with the rebound. I guess I can just go up here. Because I have the sword, I have all the armor I need. No, come back. I need that platform. I need to go up there. Katori Yoshimura, producer and programmer of awesome games like Thunder Force 1 and Star Cruiser. No, there's no way that Brianna Wu could ever make something as awesome as Revolution X, where music is the weapon. Although, given her politics, she definitely agrees with the Aerosmith song "Dude Looks Like a Lady." She blocked me on Twitter after I realized that she was stealing tweets from Black Lives Matter activists. Rebecca Heinman, what did she do? Oh, fuck, wrong way. I need to get to that square. I just don't know how to get there. What did Heinman do? This is kind of a tricky area to navigate. Oh, wait, didn't she do like Doom on 3DO or something like that? So I remember that like a woman programmer like actually is responsible for single-handedly porting Doom to the 3DO. Like with like no time given to her, she just like knocked it out super quick, and it kind of shows. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that last part. I mean, it makes sense because I mean, lots of trans people love Doom. I'm pretty sure the only trans person who doesn't like Doom is Blair White. I don't know what video games she plays, if at all, but I'm sure she has terrible taste in them. Much like her opinions on race relations. Hey, you think Natalie Mars is a huge fan of Resident Evil 5? Charlotte, we need to finish Resident Evil 5. That was a fun co-op run we had going. It's great because I was using a nude mod for Chris Redfield, so you just had like Chris running around with his boner hanging out the whole time. Alright, well, what sword is this? I have the Sword of Light, which is like... Oh, another dark sword. Well, I already have one. I don't need another one. I am a big Resident Evil fan. Will I be getting Resident Evil 2 when it comes out? Probably not, because of money issues, and also I think I would rather spend $30 on No More Heroes 3. I want to see if Suda51 still has it. And so I want to go that way. it's an actual treasure chest. Let's see what's here. I've got some extra points. Well, I mean, at the very least, it's a game that Suda51 is actually directing for once. Because, like, the original No More Heroes was, like, the last game he directed, unless you count Fatal Frame 4. Because, yeah, you could definitely tell that 2 was not quite as good. Like, in terms of what it had to say. God, okay, is it just fair that this dungeon looked like a laser tag maze? Anyone ever play laser tag? I wasn't like a frequent laser tag player. I think I'd done it like 2 or 3 times. It's lame. I'm not a laser tag kind of person. I didn't like it even as a kid. It sounds like I had a very joyless childhood, and in some ways I did, but I had fun at times. I just need to get over... yeah, I need to get up there. And then we can actually be done, finally. Yeah. That treasure test was taking a long time to die. Let me just make sure I'm going the right way. Almost. Yeah, I'm just gonna save state in case I actually did miss a weapon or an item. Oh, okay, that... Alright, so that shield did not block any of those attacks. How lame. Well, luckily I have this, so... at least I can hit him. I'll just heal and avoid things. A great victory pose there, Jim. Let's take a screenshot, that was great. And we got the 3rd fairy. Here we go, you guys ready? This is it, this is the finale. We're inside giant colon. Alright, please select the number of players. Now this one, he has a new attack. He summons bats to attack you. and those bats actually can knock you out like those wasps could. So that's why I'm trying not to fuck around as much. But in any instance, he is now dead. Now more. Let's see here if I have anything to heal with. Great. No, I will drop that. I do not need something to poison me. At least I did like a bunch of damage there. More damage I did with the flame sword at least. Whoop. Hey, where'd you go? Get out of here with that teleport shit. I'm gonna need you to land here, buddy. Oh, Jesus, did you see that? That was cool. I didn't know I could do critical hits with that. Alright, one more shot. Let's kind of wait for him here. Alright, 2 down, 1 more to go. Just how you know it's the end, because everything has to look all fucked up in the background. Great speech. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm not the only one who can spam projectiles. But of course we can always use a continue. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because even if I have to fight like the vampire and the wizard again, that won't take too long. But oh, actually I don't. I'm just gonna go straight to Viralis here. hitting them. That's what's important. I'll just try moving a little more. Alright, we're off to a much better run so far. And in fact, he's dead. And that's it. That's virtual HYDLIDE. And as you saw, the game is not anywhere near as bad as the internet would lead you to believe. Is it the greatest game of all time? No. Is it, like, especially great? Probably not. But is it worth playing if you own a Sega Saturn? Absolutely. Better than Skyrim, yes. I mean, it's better than a lot of games. If you look carefully, you can see she looked directly at the camera. Which you're not supposed to do in filmmaking. Unless you're in the on The Office. So that was virtual HYDLIDE. You know, obviously very underrated. Definitely not deserving of, you know, a bunch of fucking mouth breathers on Twitter saying, "Duh, this game is bad, the frame rate, it's all buggy, you know, I guess because it doesn't have, like, the dope coyote physics of Red Dead Redemption 2, it's not as good, you know. Thank you, TNE Soft. Thank you, Sega. 2019, we play Sega. Thank you. Thank you. I will save that screenshot, and I will have honor. I will accept that with honor. Also, let's see our final score here. Oh, number one. Number one. Put my John Hancock on there. Great. Well, I think that'll do it for tonight's stream. Thanks to everybody who came by and watched. We had a really big turnout, which is surprising. Hopefully I get more of that in the future when, you know, I do other streams. But until then, I hope that you all have a great week, because tomorrow's Monday, and like Garfield says, I hate Mondays. Good night, everyone. Oh, I can stop recording. We don't actually need to watch the intro again, so good night.